I'm Jay, one quarter of Team Digitators, and right now we're going to go ahead and talk about the blue cards that are dropping into the starter deck. So we're going to get this started with our Digi-Eggs, our Digitama, Tsunomon, alright, which is our little baby. With the Digivolution effect, this Digimon gets a 1000 DP when battling an opponent's Digimon that has no Digivolution cards. So when you level up or evolve or however you want to word it, you're going to sit there and you're going to get plus 1000 to something that doesn't have anything. So if you're playing as Rookie Rush or whatever, you can just sit there and attack. I mean, it don't get any more simpler than that. It's a beautiful card for Boyle, and it really helps you out a lot. So, with that being said, we also have the vanilla Gomamon, which would be DP of 3000, really no special effect or anything like that. Gabumon with a DP of 2000, a play cost of 3, a Digivolution of 0. So it has an integral skill. When attacking, trash the Digivolution card at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon with a level of 5 or less. That can come in handy. I kind of love it. Then we got Bearmon, Digimon Power 4000 vanilla with a play cost of 3 and a Evolution of 0. Ikugramon, which is the DP of 5000, play cost of 4, evolution of 2. Garurumon, alright, here we go. Garurumon has a DP of 4000, play cost of 5, a Digivolution cost of 2. And then with its Digivolution effect, it says when attacking, trash the Digivolution card at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. So as you can see, it just stacks. Let's just go ahead. Say if you're playing against War Greymon, for example, with that whole every 2 Digivolution resources you have, you get to do one more security check. You can just say, nope, not happening. Forget that. Grizzlymon, one of our blue blockers. What happens with the blocker is when your opponent attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to force them to attack this Digimon. So what that means is, if say a Digimon is going to attack your security, you can say, no, we're going to suspend Grizzlymon and we're going to block it and say, no, you're not getting to our security as normal. Oh, by the way, has a DP of 6000. Also, just keep in mind, if you do attack with this blocking card, you will lose 2 memory, which is a big thing right now, especially with Set1, Set2. You'll lose 2 memory every time you attack the blocking card. Garurumon, DP of 7000, a play cost of 7, and a Digivolution cost of 3 from a blue. Its Digivolution effect, your turn, while your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So it'll be checking an additional security card. Really good, sounds beautiful, much needed. Zudomon. Zudomon is our ultimate form with Digimon Power 7000, a play cost of 6, and a Digivolution from a blue of 3. Has an effect of when you play. Trash 2 Digivolution cards at the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. As you can see where this is going, blue is trashing and memory gain. Straight up, that's what blue really is. Plysomon with the DP power of 12,000, it's a nice little vanilla to play cost of 10, or if you want to evolve it for 2. Very strong vanilla card to play around with. Then you got Metal Garurumon, has a play cost of 12, a Digivolution of 4, 11k Digimon power, and it has an effect of when attacking, once per turn, unsuspend this Digimon. So you can pretty much attack again. And then to get into the famous mat for our starter deck mat. Has an effect of start of your turn if your opponent has Digimon with no Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. So there you go. That's the way blue works. So you're gonna sit here and you're gonna trash their Digimon, and you're gonna gain memory doing it. which is going to help you keep them in the 1, 2, or 3 range and no higher than that. And that's where usually when you play a game, that's where you want to try to keep your opponent at. If you can keep them at 1, then you're golden. Sorry, not sponsoring Gatorade, but I needed a drink. It does have the security effect of play this card without paying its memory cost. So if you do get security checked and that does show up, you'll automatically be allowed to play it. Now into our option cards from our starter deck. For a cost of 0, main gain 1 memory, which is really good. But even better, a security check of gain 2 memory. That's even better. Then we have Sorrow Blue, which is a main effect. Choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. That Digimon can't attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you can sit there and pretty much wipe them out if you have to. It does have a play cost of 2, and it does have a security effect to choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, and they can't attack block until the next turn. So pretty much the same effect. Pretty much how they should have worded this was say, hey, if this card is security checked, use the same main effect. It would have been so much easier. But still, really good card to be playing. Kaiser Nail has a main effect for a cost of 4. Choose a Digimon Digivolution card placed under one of your Digimon and play it as another Digimon without paying memory. Really good. And now this is where I talked about for our last card, the security effect, activate this card's main effect. That's literally how I should have worded it. A lot of unnecessary wording going on here in Sorrow Blue. Our theme deck or starter deck name Kindness Breathe, with a main effect of return one of your opponent's Digimon and its owner's to its owner's hand. Sorry, I can't talk right now, obviously. Return one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all the other Digivolution cards of that Digimon. So say if you have a War Greymon, you drop this for a cost of 7, you're going to pull that War Greymon back to their hand, and you're going to trash everything else. Everything else is going bye-bye. And the security effect would activate the main effect. Really good. Alright, with that being said, that wraps up our starter deck for all of our blues. Let's go ahead and swing back over into our special booster, and we'll talk about all the blues that's going on over here. So we're going to start off with our Digi-Eggs. Applemon has a Digimon Evolution effect. When attacking once per turn, your opponent has a Digimon with no Digimon Digivolution cards in play. You get to activate Trigger, let you draw 1 card. Wanyamon, Digimon effect. While your opponent has 2 or more Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gets 2000 DP. Honestly, between starter deck and Applemon, that's where I'll be at. I won't touch this. But let's go ahead and scroll down to our blue rookies. Armadillomon is a nice little vanilla for a DP of 4000, play cost of 2. Obviously you're not going to use it to go ahead and, Digivolution. Even though it does have a cost of 1 for that, but you're not going to use that. That's rookie rush material right there for a cost of 2. Same thing goes for Elecmon. 2. Digivolution of 0, but you're not going to be using that at all. And then we go over to Gabumon. Actually, forget that Gabumon. That Gabumon is beautiful, but we're gonna show off the ultimate art. This one is gorgeous. Just like Agumon from the Agumon video, this is gorgeous. This is amazing. I love it. I can't wait to see the holo print on it, if there is a holo print. I don't know yet. Unfortunately, I gotta wait. But all I can say is this is beautiful. That's all I gotta say. So anyways, Gabumon with a DP of 1000, play cost of 3, and Digivolution of 0. Has a on-play effect, so that's what you're going to use it obviously for. Trigger, draw 1 card. You're going to be going through everything, and that'll be our Dash Pack promo, but you're going to be running through everything. That's just how it goes. You just play right through your deck. Play through the deck, get rid of cards, bring in cards. Blue's amazing. Get rid of your opponent's Digivolution sources, gain your memory up. There's just so many ways to go about it. Gomamon, our nice little rookie with a DP of 3000, a play cost of 3, Digivolution for 0, which obviously this one you'd use your Digivolution. Has on deletion, gain 1 memory, so if it gets deleted somehow, it's sent to the discard pile, you get to gain a memory. That's beautiful. It doesn't explain anything more than that. It's a good little sacrifice card to say, hey, I'm going to gain memory to play something stronger. Again, that keeps your opponent at 1, 2, or 3. It doesn't put them anywhere else. You want to try your best to keep them down as low as possible. So let's go ahead and pop over to Mon, which is our blocker for set 1. Pretty much blocker states, whenever your opponent attacks, you can suspend this card and say, hey, no, you're not doing that. Do I see this card being played? Absolutely not. For a play cost of 4, Digivolution cost of 1 with only 1,000 Digimon power, it's a fun little card. That's about as far as that's gonna go. It's pretty sad, actually. Alright, Frigimon! Jamming. This Digimon cannot be deleted in battles against security Digimon. If you play against yellow, this is gonna be your favorite card. You are not gonna get deleted. It doesn't get any better than that. It says no, hey. So it does have a play cost of 4, and it does have a Digivolution of 2 with a Digimon power of 4,000. Definitely a playable card. Dolphmon, another little champion with the DP power of 4,000, play cost of 4, evolution of 2. So the evolution effect, while your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gets 1,000. Now with so many abilities in blue to say, hey, we're going to get rid of your Digivolution sources, we're going to get rid of all that, this card is excellent. To bump it to 5k real easily. It doesn't get any better than that. It makes it easy. And just that's that bonus damage that's going to help you out a lot. Ikukumon! Woohoo! DP 5,000, play cost of 5, Digivolution at cost of 2 with the inheritable ability. And during your turn, this Digimon can't be blocked cannot be blocked by your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution sources or Digivolution cards. Hey, that works perfect. You can sit there and say, no, you're not going to block me, I'm going to deny it. That's exactly what this is good for. That's it. Just, hey, we're going to get through you. Leomon has a play cost of 5, Digivolution cost of 2, DP of 5,000 is great. On deletion, gain 2 memory. He's a good sacrifice card. Go ahead and gain memory to bring up something stronger. It all depends on how you want to go about it and how you do it, but other than that, just upon deletion, just go ahead and gain 2 memory. That's amazing. Gurumon! Unsuspend one of your Digimon for a play cost of 6. Now, you're looking to KO the game, that's where you go. This is an amazing card, actually. Not a playable set, really. Our 4 copies is not going to be a thing. But for a DP of 5,000, if you're looking for a last-minute kill, that's where it goes, or a last-minute deletion. That's where it goes. We will be test playing this out a little bit. Alright, you got Gorillamon, 6,000 DP. It's just a nice little vanilla play cost of 6, Digivolution of 1. If you like your Digivolution cost to be 1, which is great to be able to bring up something stronger, this is the route to go. Definitely a playable card by all means. A lot of the vanillas are super playable. They're more realistic. So let's go ahead and pop over to the second page. Monzimon, another playable card for DP of 6, play cost of 5, Digivolution of 2. Obviously, you're going to use it for the Digivolution, be able to draw a card, and be able to just get out stronger Digimon at a cheaper cost. Cerberusmon, beautiful dark animal. DP of 6, play cost of 6, Digivolution of 3. Has a win at attacking twice per turn. You can unsuspend this Digimon by trashing 3 cards in your hand. Is this a playable card in my eyes for blue? No. I don't think it is. I think it's cute. I think there could be something we could see later on. Not 100% sure. Could it be playable with another color like black or something? Sure. As of right now, though, I don't see anything about it. So if you guys do, tell me in the comments below, because As of right now, I don't see it playable, but I would like to hear from you guys. So we're going to go ahead and move on. War Greymon, here we go again, just like my last video. He's popped in my screen over here. War Greymon. Play cost of 6 and DP of 7,000, has a when attacking ability, gain 3 memory, but at the end of your turn, lose 3 memory. Digivolution of 3. Is this playable in my eyes? Absolutely not. I'm the kind of player, I don't want to play anything that say, hey, at the end of my turn, I'm going to lose 3 memory. I don't want to lose anything. I try to keep those numbers where I need them at. If I can keep my opponent at 1, 2, or 3, that's where they're going to stay at. I feel like this card kind of breaks the numbers from where you really want them at. Other than that, no, not playable. I think it's actually a really bad card, and there ain't no more to say about it. It's pretty sad. Digimon! Our next ultimate DP of 6,000, play cost of 7, and a Digivolution cost of 3. So we have 2 different effects on this Digimon. We have the on-play trigger of draw 2 cards, which is excellent. I absolutely love it. But if you want to play it for 7, go ahead, draw 2 cards, get your hand up. Digivolution effect of when attacking. If your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, gain 1 memory. That's where it counts. Like I said, Digimon, or blue Digimon in general, get rid of Digivolutions. Goodbye. And then go ahead, gain memory. That's it. That's blue. That's what you want to do. Lodgerlamon, DP, 10k, really strong for a vanilla. Play cost of 7, Digivolution of 3. Definitely a playable card. Very strong. Go ahead and get in those last deletions in. Cyberleomon! What? Alright, so Cyberleomon has a play cost of 11 and a Digivolution cost of 3. 10k Digimon power. Super strong. When Digivolution, or Digivolving, trash 4 Digivolution cards under one of your opponent's Digimon. I can't tell you how good that actually is. Depending on what kind of deck you're playing against, this card is amazing. Is it a playable, or can you run it with 4? Probably I wouldn't run it with 4, but definitely like 3 or 2 to put in those numbers of megas. I would run it just to run it. It all depends on the meta in your area. Obviously, I have to wait until the 27th to figure out what my meta is going to be like. But I definitely see this coming in handy in certain areas. Metal Garurumon had 11k DP, play cost of 12, a Digivolution cost of 3, which is really nice. Has an effect of when attacking, play 1 level 4 or lower Digivolution card under this card as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. Really good card. This could set you up for future turns. It really can. Bring out stronger Digimon at cheaper cost, a lot more consistency. And that's what you want to do. But I did skip something here for a second. I want to point out the alternate art is super beautiful. BEA beautiful. They're doing so good on these alternate arts. Like I'd rather have a playset of these in my deck. Alright, so that wraps that part up. We're going to go ahead and find the other blue cards real fast. Pass them. So, we talked about the starter deck Matt and how good Matt is to say, hey, go ahead, gain memory, everything else. It's amazing. I think this one, our box topper Matt, I'm going to show off right now, not the other regular box one. At the start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3. There's going to be a lot of games where, like myself, I play at trying to keep you at 1 or 2 memories. Now, if I see a blue deck, I'm going to assume this Matt's in my deck. So obviously I'm going to have to change up my strategy a little bit. But, just amazing. I think this is great. I feel like the meta right now is going to be Rookie Rush. Until everyone, at least where I live, figures out how their playstyle is or how they run their decks. I think Rookie Rush is going to be a thing, a hardcore thing. for a little while, and this mat's gonna get you out of some tough spots. That's all I can say. And then also on your turn, when you play a blue Digimon, which obviously you're playing blue, you can spend this tamer to trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. There we go again, talking about trashing your opponent's cards. Trash their cards, gain your memory. That's how it goes. And then obviously we have the security check of play this card without paying its memory cost. That's just super popular with all of these right now. So let's go ahead and talk about our option cards that we're getting. So we got Mad Dogfire. During your main, for a cost of 1, one of your Digimon gets 3000 DP for the turn. If you're looking to get that serious KO on something, that's something that's very threatening. It's a lovable card. Otherwise, I don't think it's really that lovable. It does have a security of trigger, so you get to draw an additional card. I think that's kind of nice. Is it? Do I care for it? No. I think it's alright. Morning Storm! Trigger, draw 1 card. That's it. Pay 1, draw 1. Another card that I don't think is really I don't care too much for. Security, trigger, draw 2 cards. I think that's so much better. Will it be seen in play really in our meta? Because we all know, compared to Japan and everything like that, their meta is totally different than ours. It's always been that way on the west side of things. So, will we see it? I don't think so. The Nova Blast. Alright. So for our play cost of 2, has a main effect for your main phase. One of your Digimon gains jamming. This Digimon can't be deleted during your battles against security Digimon for the turn. Here we go. If yellow is popular in your area, here you go. Here's your answer. That's all I gotta say. And then the security effect of add this card to the owner's hand, I think is great. I love this. Let's just say, hey, this is going to my hand, and you already know what's coming next turn. Alright, Heart's Attack. Trash all Digivolution cards under one of your opponent's Digimon. There we go again, trashing. Trashing gang memory, that's what it's about. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pop over to page 4 real quick. I'm showing off the alternate art because it's so much better. So like I said, I think they're gorgeous. I wish these cards were just so easy to get your hands on. It is what it is, though. Alright, so anyways, so we have Digimon, a play cost of 6, Digivolution of 3 with a Digimon power of 6000. It has a when attacking once per turn effect. If you have a tamer in play, unsuspend this Digimon. Again, you'd be able to attack for a second time. You're going to have a tamer in play. That's just the end of it. It's blue. It's going to happen. During all turns, while you have a blue tamer in play, this Digimon gets 1000, so consider it to be 7000 DP at all times. That's all I can tell you. 7000 DP at all times after you Digivolve up, because it is an inherited ability, so, but yeah, it's amazing. That's all. Digimon, it's so beautiful. Too bad for the season, though. The season wasn't that hot, but yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright, we're going to show off the alternate art of Metal Seadramon. With a play cost of 11, Digivolution cost of 3, and a DP of 10k. This is definitely going to be a deck I'm going to make. I was a huge fan of the Dark Masters. This deck is going to happen, and I'm definitely going to be showcasing this deck off. So anyways, it has an on-play ability. Return up to 2 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their hand. Trash all Digivolution cards of those Digimon. Beautiful. I like it. And then, your turn, the Digimon can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards. There we go with blue again. You already see how this deck is going to go. I'm straight up going to just say, hey, no Digivolution sources. I'm going to gain memory. Metal Seadramon, you pretty much already know what deck I'm going to build for blue. It's coming. Alright, let's see here. And we'll be talking about the other Dark Masters as we go on throughout these cards, because every day I plan on releasing a video regarding a color. Like yesterday I released the color red, today I'm doing blue, tomorrow will be yellow. So that's why you see me skipping a bunch of cards, because I'm just breaking them off in certain segments. Otherwise the videos would be like an hour long instead of 15, 20 minutes. Alright, there's all the purple. We don't need those. We need blue. So here we go. No. Joe! Alternate Art Joe! Joe Keto. Alright, so Joe for a play cost of 3. When one of your opponent's Digivolution cards is trash, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. I said it once, said it twice, 3 times, 100 times. That's blue. Trash gang. Trash gang. That's what it's all about. Play this card without playing its memory cost. Obviously. Beautiful. I don't want to play its memory cost anyways. So then, let's go ahead and talk about the Rivers of Power real fast. So with the cost of 3, it has, during your main phase, return up to 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to their hand. Trash all Digivolution cards in this Digimon. It's a good early on card. I won't play it, but I think it will come in handy. I don't know. Without having the security effect, it really turns me off. Because literally, that's one of the few cards that just no security effects. So, hey, whatever. Alrighty, so next card, we're going to pull up alternate art version, because it is beautiful. That's all I gotta say. Digimon, when Digivolution, or when Digivolving, you may play one level 4 or lower Digivolution card of one of your Digimon cards as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. There we go with that consistency. During your turn, all of your level 4 or lower Digimon gain jamming. They cannot be deleted. Alright, that's just great. I mean, that comes in handy. Like I said, saving grace playing against yellow. That's exactly what it is. I forgot to tell you, it has a play cost of 4, Digivolution cost, or not play cost of 12 and Digivolution cost of 4 with 11k DP. That's strong. That's amazing. I love it. And I think that'll wrap it up for this video. Yep, there's no more blue, so Leaper Drum was the last one. Let me know in the comments below what kind of decks you guys plan on building out of blue, what ideas is storming. I know, as you can tell, I'm very well set to Metal Seadramon. I want to hear what you guys have rolling in there. Let me know below, and talk to you guys later. Peace.